Hey, what is going on, guys? Repel bringing you yet another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today we're up against Toni, and Toni has a really fucking scary team. He's packing the Noivern, Gengar, Haxorus, Politoed, Gallade, and Volcarona. So I'm packing the Crobat, Scrafty, Chandelure, Registeel, Gastrodon. Lovely fucking Gastrodon. I know you guys are sick of seeing Gastrodon. He's in like every fucking battle I've been uploading, but I'm not sick of Gastrodon. Gastrodon is just way too good, and I'm also bringing that Whimsicott, that incredibly annoying yet wonderful Whimsicott. And yeah, looking at Toni's team, it's pretty fucking scary, yet it's pretty awesome, pretty cool. Volcarona, I haven't seen Volcarona in a really long time, so I'm pretty excited to fight Volcarona. Same with that Gallade. Gallade, I almost never fight Gallade, so yeah. And that Haxorus, it's nice to see other dragons besides, you know, Salamence or Dragonite, so pretty refreshing, pretty cool. Toni. So yeah, let's just get right onto it. Honestly, I'm just gonna lead off with my Crobat because it's an excellent scout. It's really fast. It outspeeds his entire team unless one of his Pokemon is Scarfed. He leads off with his Volcarona, so it's a great matchup for me. I'm just gonna hit him with that Brave Bird because honestly, he has nothing that wants to take a Brave Bird. He has no Ghost types. Or not Ghost types. There's no Steel types. So yeah, I'm free to just hit him up, and luckily he did stay in, so I'm free to just kill off this Volcarona easily. He thought I was gonna overprotect and go for a U-turn, but no sir, I'm just gonna hit him up. He goes for the Politoed now, and I know that one Brave Bird will not kill this Politoed, so I want to switch out in case he wants to hit him with an Ice Beam or some shit, so I switch into my Registeel. Any attacks coming from this Politoed will, you know, be no problem, and he goes go for the Ice Beam. I'm so glad he does because this Ice Beam literally did nothing, but at the same time, I'm not glad he went for the Ice Beam because he gets that easy hacks, that freeze hacks coming from one single Ice Beam. I'm just like, what the fuck? How lucky is this guy, man? Like, how is he getting so much luck? Is it that like fedora that he's packing? I don't know. So anyways, I am scared to get hit, so since I am frozen, so I'm just gonna, you know, switch out, and he goes for Earthquake. So this is a mixed Politoed, but honestly, I take that pretty well, and I switch into my Scrafty because it has Shed Skin, so I'm not too afraid of getting scalded and, you know, getting burned. And if he does go for a Scald, I can at least switch out back to my Registeel to thaw out. But he goes for a Surf. I'm just like, oh, fuck me. But honestly, it doesn't really matter since, you know, if he does have Scald, I guess that's okay. Because, you know, I don't like getting burned anyways. Even though I do have Shed Skin. So I go for the Bulk Up. But then in the back of my head, I'm just like, wait a minute. Doesn't he have that Noivern chill in the back? Why did I go for a Bulk Up? Because he can probably just hit me up with a super effective Hurricane. And that's exactly what he does. So yeah, I go for my second Bulk Up while he switches out, and I'm just like, oh shit. I know, I mean, I don't know if I can take one, honestly. I do have a lot of special defense investment, but this Noivern is pretty scary, so yeah, I don't want to get Hurricane just yet, so I unfortunately do have to waste my Bulk Up and switch out back into my Registeel. I'm just praying that he'll go for a Flamethrower or something to thaw me, but nope, he decides to go for Hurricane again, so yeah, that's a huge bummer. And I get confused too, so not only does he land his Hurricane, he confuses me too, so yeah, Toni is having extremely cool luck in this battle, so, but you know, I'm not complaining, it's all good. Hopefully I can thaw out, so he does switch out, so it's revealed that he doesn't have anything for me, or he doesn't want a Flamethrower. He switches into Gallade, which is a great play on his part, because honestly, I'm forced to switch out now, because I can't sit here and get close combated. So I'm fearing that close combat, so I'm gonna switch into my Chandelure to eat up, you know, any of those fighting moves. And he predicts that so well and goes for a Psycho Cut. So yeah, great calculations there on my opponent's part. So honestly, but I am Scarf, so I do outspeed this Gallade and hit him up with a super effective Shadow Ball. So not as good calculations there, but hey, it's all good. He does switch back into his Politoed, and I just realized this is not a Drizzle Politoed. This is a Water Absorb or Damp Politoed, so it's really cool not to see any Drizzle Politoeds. He hits me up with a Surf, but I do switch into my Gastrodon to eat up that and raise my special attack. Goes for an Earthquake, but yeah, that's not gonna do jack shit, man. I'm gonna go for my Scald, but it is revealed that this Politoed is Water Absorb, not Damp. I mean, obviously it's Water Absorb. I don't know why I went for the Scald. So I hit him up with a real Earthquake, not a fake one like Politoed's, and it does way more than his, so yeah, he hits me with the Ice Beam because I think that's his best move on me, but it still won't do too much, and not to mention I do have that Recover. I hit him with the second Earthquake because why the fuck not, you know? And he's down to pretty low HP, so one more Earthquake should do it, and he's with another Ice Beam, And at this point, I can hit him with another Earthquake, but I decide to go for a Recovery because why the fuck not? I want to be extremely healthy, you know, to prepare myself for the next Pokemon. And he decides to keep staying in and just kind of fodder off his Politoed and just keep going for Ice Beam. And he gets his second freeze. I'm like, what the fuck? My Registeel is already frozen and you freeze my Gastrodon. So I'm just like, alright, fuck this shit, man. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm gonna switch into my Chandelure to eat up that Ice Beam. You know, but then he predicts that so well and he goes for Earthquake. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you know that? How the fuck did you know that? But he did. So I do live it, fortunately, because, you know, he's giving me fake Earthquakes, not real Earthquakes. Yeah, pretty interesting to see an Earthquake on Politoed, but you know, Gastrodon utilizes it so way more. He switches his Haxorus, and I know the Haxorus can live one Shadow Ball, so I want to save my Chandelure later. So I go into my Pain Bringer to eat up that Dragon Claw. And here I thought I can go for the Encore, but that was a little too obvious to go for the Prankster Encore. So I go for a Substitute because I thought he was gonna switch out because it was fucking obvious, you know. But then he goes for a Poison Trap. I was like, oh fuck, dude! I should have just went for my Prankster Encore and trap him into Dragon Claw, and then start using Substitute, and then start using Leech Seed. I mean, that was my whole goal, but then I over-predicted and just went for a Substitute, and now he's gonna keep poison jabbing me. So, yeah, I'm just beating myself. I just thought, oh, I should have just went for the Encore because it's very obvious. I mean, if you see a Whimsicott coming out, you know that you're gonna get Encored, but for some reason he decides to stay in. Maybe he doesn't know about Prankster Whimsicott. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really sure, but yeah. Fortunately for me, I'm gonna have to switch out, and I'm just gonna switch into my Koga to eat up that Poison Jab, since my Koga is still chilling in the back. It takes it pretty well, and well, I just hit him up with my best attack. I just hit him up straight for that Brave Bird, hoping to kill, and unfortunately it doesn't take him quite there. It takes him to like 95%, and he goes for a Dragon Claw. I could have maybe predicted that and switched back to my Whimsicott, but it's okay. Koga, you did your thing, man. You fucking beast, you fucking ninja. So he does reveal that he does have that leftovers. Really strange on a Haxorus, honestly, but it's all good. So now I decide to switch into my Chandelure. This is why I like to save my Chandelure. My Chandelure is my fastest Pokemon in my team, faster than my Crobat, so it's a really good revenge killer, perfect for scenarios like this. So I do take out this Haxorus, and Noivern does come out. And I know I outspeed this Noivern since I'm Choice Scarf, but this Noivern will probably eat up one Shadow Ball at least, so I don't want to die yet. I want to save my Chandelure again, you know, for that good revenge kill. I'm gonna switch into my Registeel because I figured this Noivern can't really do shit to me. And it's revealed that he's just going for the Dragon Pulse. I really was hoping that he's gonna go for like a Flamethrower and thaw me out or some shit. But yeah, he doesn't, so that's okay. And he realized he can't do anything to me, so I'm just like, okay, please thaw, please thaw, please thaw out so I can just land some Stealth Rocks. But nope, I'm frozen solid once again, so. And then this Gengar does come out, and I'm kind of fearing that Focus Blast, but I'm just like, honestly, Registeel, you useless popsicle, silvery popsicle thing. But he decides to go for a Shadow Ball, so he doesn't have Focus Blast, and I take it so well. So here I went for the Thunder Wave instead of Stealth Rocks because I want to maim and cripple this Gengar. Gengar's like main threat is because of his speed, so I want to at least paralyze it. So if anything, my Chandelure can just come out and hit him with a Shadow Ball. That will easily kill this Gengar. So this Mega Gengar does evolve, so I guess I have pressured him to Mega Evolve. And I do hit him up with that Stealth Rock because I couldn't do anything to it because I just had Earthquake and Seismic Toss, and he didn't Mega Evolve yet, so my Earthquake couldn't do anything to him, and like Seismic Toss couldn't do anything to him, so I had to use Stealth Rocks. So now I'm so glad he went for the Mega Evolution, so now I can hit him up with an Earthquake. And so yeah, lesson learned, kids. If you guys are ever fighting a Registeel with your Gengar, don't ever fucking Mega Evolve because you can get your ass Earthquake, and it's an easy 2-hit KO. And he couldn't switch out. He can very well switch out into his Noivern to eat up this Earthquake, but honestly, his Noivern is his last Pokemon after this Gengar, and I don't think this Noivern can really do anything to me. So I don't think it's revealed that this Noivern has Focus Blast or Flamethrower. We know that this Noivern has Hurricane, Dragon Pulse, and Boom Burst, but we don't know his fourth move, or I never caught it, so I don't know what it is. Anyways, he hits me off that Boom Burst, and it does a dick load. Not really, but it is a critical, so it did more than expected. But before I do anything to it, I'm just gonna paralyze it, because if I outspeed that Mega Gengar, I'm gonna outspeed this Noivern for sure. So I can hit him up with all that seismic tosses. And yeah, that's pretty much wrapping this battle up just by seismic tossing this Noivern. He can't really do anything to me, honestly. He can probably hope to get you know, some confusions, and he lands his Hurricane again. So I don't think he's ever missed a single Hurricane in this whole battle. So yeah, Toni's having pretty awesome luck, but as you'll see, luck does not determine your battle completely. You need more than just luck, Toni, I'm afraid. And I do hit him up with another Seismic Toss, and it takes him to nearly dead, so one more Seismic Toss will finish it. And it's pretty respectful of him to, you know, stay in, and pretty admirable actually. So thank you, Toni, for not quitting on me just yet. So I do hit him up with that final Seismic Toss, and that'll wrap up this game. So yeah, there you have it. It was quite an awesome team. It was very frustrating that I got frozen twice, but hey man, it's all good. You can't rely purely on luck when you're playing Pokemon. So thank you so much, Toni, for bringing such an excellent team, and thank you, viewers, for watching this X and Y Wi-Fi battle. If you guys like this battle, like it if you like it, and comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.